Hey, this is Dr. Josiah, and today we're talking about preparing for pregnancy. I have 3 questions for you. How do you determine that you're ready? What does unexplained really mean? And are both parties present and taking part? How do you know that you're ready? We know our body is intelligently designed, and different factors will affect ovulation. So if you're not taking in enough calories, if you are breastfeeding around the clock, for many women, that will suppress ovulation. And so there are times in our lives when our body decides, you know what, it is not in the best interest of us to have a baby right now. And that will affect your fertility. So knowing your nutrient stores, just where you stand, is a big part in determining how ready you are. And especially if this is not your first baby. So there's something called postpartum depletion. And that is where you're literally drained from having your baby. It can last up to 10 years and it peaks around year 4. And so if you have not been intentional about rebuilding your nutrient stores and supporting your body postpartum, then that can affect subsequent pregnancies. What does unexplained really mean? So unexplained is a label that you will receive if the tests that have been run in the fertility clinic show that you don't have a reason to not be pregnant. What that means is that in the parameters that they are searching, they don't have an answer. Does it mean that there's not an answer? No, it doesn't. It means we need to change the parameters. We need to take a different approach, a different look, and ask different questions so that we can have different answers. Are both parties present and taking part? We know it takes 2 to tango. We know that 50% of the genes come from mom and 50% come from dad. We also are saying that in cases of unexplained infertility, 80% of the time it's a male factor. What is he doing? How is he preparing? And don't tell me a semen analysis because that is such a narrow test. It does not look at the full picture of his health. How is his insulin? How is his vitamin D level? How is he moving his body? What prenatal is he taking? All of these things are questions that should be asked when we are preparing for a pregnancy. If these questions made sense to you and you'd like to know more about how I help couples prepare for pregnancy, I've made a video that gives some more insight. Find the link below.